Darius Rucker, Southern Style, Kicks 105.5. Good morning to you. I'm Sean Knight. It is 7:46, and as we do every Wednesday about this time, we have Good Policies with Mike Barrett from Barrett Insurance Agency. And good morning, Mike.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm doing well. Not as well as you because, let's be honest, rainbows shine down on your building in St. Johnsbury.
Oh, sure.
And I'm here in the basement.
My lucky charms. My lucky charms.
So the next couple of days, there's going to be some adverse weather.
Yes.
And they're actually asking people to make sure that they have some sort of water, food source that doesn't require cooking, a flashlight, and a radio that takes batteries because you just love listening to the show.
Listen to,
or maybe it's because of updates or something.
Oh, that might be it.
And so what this is really coming down to is we were talking about indemnity. I say that so wrong every time.
No, that's pretty good.
Not too bad. And you were telling me that what it means is to sort of get back, to cover yourself.
Yeah, bring you back to whole.
And bring you back to whole. And so, in order to do that, getting you back to whole or, giving back or getting back the things that you've lost during, adverse things such as maybe flooding, rainstorms. They've got gusts of wind coming at 30 miles an hour. You could have a tree fall on your house.
Sure.
Knock on wood. I don't wish that for anybody, but it could happen. So being prepared, I guess, is really the underlying sort of for this morning.
Yeah, and really know that you're not going it alone. You're think about the most basic thing that could happen this weekend. You know that Green Mountain Power is on standby. They're in alerted mode or preparedness mode, whatever you want to call it. And God bless those guys. And I mean that because my brother-in-law works for him, and I'm just in awe. I can honestly admit that's a job I could never do.
No, stand up, play with electrical things while it's raining and wind.
After being up for 16 hours with no sleep and hardly any food.
Yep.
Good idea. Let's put them up there. But they do it, and they do it well. They do it exceedingly well. But so let's say that the weather does turn and power outages become a problem. Now, granted, it's not like it's 90-degree summer heat right now, but you've got perishables. You've got a refrigerator. You've got maybe a freezer stocked full of goodies, and you're out of power, and your perishables perish.
You take care of stuff like that?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. So a homeowner policy has refrigerated food loss, and that can be due to a power outage or even failure of the unit that it's in. So if you lose those items, you have coverage up to a limit. Now, the built-in limit on most policies, and again, remember that this program is a guide, so it's not the only thing. You need to consult your policy, your agency, your insurance carrier, and see what their particulars are. But I can tell you with mine, most of them offer up to $500 of perishable food, refrigerated food loss, without a deductible. Okay, so you have a homeowner policy with $150,000 coverage in your home and a $1,000 deductible because you wanted to pay less. That's great. Remember that your refrigerated food is not subject to that deductible. And a lot of our endorsements that we put on there actually boost that limit up to $1,000. So
very cool.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about if you've already gotten maybe your Thanksgiving turkey, it's sitting in the freezer.
Yeah.
If you have all your goodies that even people who have gone out and killed their own meat right now.
There's value.
There's value. There is value there.
Don't report that you have just a tremendous amount of filet mignon and lobster tails. Oh, I had 300 pounds of cocktail shrimp in there. Okay.
You've seen my freezer.
I know what I wish for, but that's not what I have.
Right.
So bear in mind that's there. And the tree falling, obviously, homeowner policy covers falling objects. Now, if you have a unique situation where your home may not be in a traditional homeowner policy, maybe for some reason it didn't qualify, maybe for some reason, example being maybe you're an off-the-grid property, and we have a lot of those around here, homes that are very self-sufficient, but they're off the grid, and insurance companies are still kind of boggled as to how to properly care for those homes because of the susceptibility to loss. So they may have less coverage. They may have a Form 1 versus a Form 3. Again, consult your policy and your agent. So a tree falling may not be covered for you if you have one of those policies that's not more of a traditional type of coverage that most people have. So that could be a problem for some folks if we really get the weather they're talking about and a couple of trees come down. But bear in mind there is coverage for those who have the most common policies.
So if you have questions about your policy, the best thing to to do is contact your agent, or if you'd like to know more information, absolutely free of charge,
Right.
he will, give you a consultation at his place in St. Johnsbury. Mike Barrett from Barrett Insurance Agency in St. Jay.
I love how you call it my place.
Well, you and your wife.
Yeah.
And
I just get to hang there.
Yeah, she's really the boss.
Yeah, let's
Wears the
be
pants.
honest.
I know.
Yeah.
I know,
I'm the
but
mascot. She's the boss.
You're the mascot. She's got you on the street corner with the sandwich board signs that you're
Dance,
flipping
boy,
around.
dance.
So being prepared.
I'm so glad she doesn't listen to this.
Neither does my wife.
I could get in so much trouble.
So being prepared really is the crutch of what we're discussing this morning. Good policies with Mike Barrett, Barrett Insurance Agency. If you'd like to know more, please feel free to contact him.
748-5224. Office is physically located on 309 Portland Street, Suite 102. Same building as Beacon Realty. We're packaged in between Beacon Realty and Union Bank, so it's got a nice little one-stop shop down there. You can also check out our website, thebarrettagency.com. Get a free online, no-obligation quote for home or auto. Check out our Facebook page, Barrett Insurance Agency, and ta-da, our YouTube page is caught up. I'm so excited. So our YouTube channel is now up to date. Only missing one, but that's because Sean didn't record it that day and failed to deliver the goods. So we are missing one, but everything else is on there.
I'm missing a lot of one thing, like a chromosome. All right, Mike, you have a good day.
Who needs coffee when you can come in here and laugh? Come on.
Thanks for stopping by.
Have a great week.
Talk to you next Wednesday.